It was a beautiful morning in Los Santos. Freight was just finishing a run when he noticed a brown streak, who Freight could see was on the verge of an existential crisis. "Are you feeling all right?" asked Freight. "I can't complain," said Brown Streak, but he said it unconvincingly. Freight wanted to cheer his friend up and eventually Brown Streak stood up. "I love my branch line," he said, "but I can't help but wonder what's beyond the blockade that stops us from entering Las Venturas." Freight tended to a little Brown Streak and said that sometimes the best travels are those we can only dream about. But Brown Streak wasn't listening. He was too busy thinking about how he's going to charge through the blockade the moment an opportunity arose. Later that day, Brown Streak was getting ready for his usual run, where he delivered cargo, like about half a mile down the line, because the map wasn't completely unlocked yet by the protagonist. He was just about to start when he felt something onto him. "Ah!" He looked back. It was one of the local gang members. "Ow!" And another. "Ah!" And another. One of the Vagos ran in front of Brown Streak and kindly asked him to drive as fast as he could. "Can you do that for me?" he asked politely. "Oh yes," said Brown Streak, while somehow making eye contact. And just then, a motorbike pulled up alongside Brown Streak, and CJ, the driver, let out a sigh. As if to say, this wasn't the first time he'd done this today. Brown Streak raced off like never before, much to the annoyance of the chasers. But they didn't give up. "We've got to get those fools," said Big Smoke. "Follow that train," and the race was on. Presently, a Glendale was taking a break on the crossing while his driver was... Oh, but suddenly, everyone began to fire their weapons. Bang, 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 with Big Smoke not hitting anything whatsoever. One of the Vagos slipped and was clinging on desperately to Brown Streak. At last, they had a perfect aim of one of the Vagos when... That was Freight, who wasn't stopping to say hello. Brown Streak was tired. He wasn't used to high-speed chases and bikes shooting at him. He had begun to give up all hope when suddenly, just around a corner, his luck started to change. There was a barrier blocking the other track. "Take the high road on the right," said Big Smoke. They managed to dodge the barrier just in time. "Look, the fizzling firebox is out, CJ! The train!" he yelled as an oncoming train came from the other side in a hurry. Brown Streak could see Las Venturas. It was far away in the distance, but to Brown Streak, it was closer than ever. The Vagos must have not known about the blockade on Frederick Bridge, and when they found out that their path was blocked, they had horror in their faces. But Brown Streak wasn't ready to give up on his dreams. "I'm gonna ice these fools, man," said Big Smoke. "You've done it! Hooray!" cheered the Vagos. Brown Streak's face was a little sore, but as he shoved his way to a new adventure, he couldn't be any happier. CJ and Big Smoke weren't allowed on the other island and slowed to a halt. But they were still determined. "We'll try again tomorrow," said Big Smoke. "After all you have to do is follow the damn train, CJ."